Yeah, I have 3 clips in. You're up.
Hey, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground.
It does.
I am Bert from Delicious Malicious.
I'm 7 foot of hate.
I'm 4 feet of sadness.
I'm just shy of 6 feet of...
Of extreme
Why
mediocreness.
you became like Israeli. You're like, I'm shy of
Which means extreme mediocreness.
So in the news, Italian guitarist.
I'm actually Matt Givens, in case you're curious.
I'm curious what's in the news.
Aldo
Yeah,
Spit it out,
Giuntini
tell us.
is back with his new project,
Yep.
Giuntini, Project 4.
Project 4, yep.
Due on May 24th from Escape Music. Yes, I'm firing my 4th.
Big Fifth.
For fish.
The drumstick guy.
The vocals are being done by Tony Martin.
Tony Martin, yeah.
Black Sabbath fame.
Sweet.
Yep.
I can read the rest of these guys, but you're not going to know who they are. It's Ezio Saccomanni on drums.
Oh, Ezzy.
Who doesn't know that?
Dario Patti
Jigga, son.
on keyboard,
Or
on
DD.
keyboards.
Yeah, on the
keyboards.
keyboards.
Yeah, like my keyboards.
That's what
And
he plays
Fulvio
They used to play the
Gastiani.
J-boards,
Oh,
but he
Fave.
graduated to the next level.
Yep.
Wait, you forgot about Fulvio Gastiani.
Full
Oh,
of
Gassy.
He's on the
Dude,
best.
sweet
He's on the
guy.
best.
Didn't he
Sweet
used to
guy.
pose for those women's romance novels with his bare chest?
Yes, and then he got hit by a duck.
Yes, while he was on a
Yeah,
roller coaster.
Yeah, on the roller
Then he
coaster.
started playing keyboards.
Keyboards.
Yep.
He was going to play the J-boards, but he's like, nah,
But
I'm looking
no,
at the future.
no. Well, you got to go up.
Yeah.
Right. You always round up.
Wasn't ready for L-boards yet.
I love me some keyboards.
Yes, keyboards are sweet ass, man.
Who doesn't love that?
I love cable.
So, did you guys listen to?
I did.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
This is metal, I know. Look, you know what's kind of weird about it for me is that their last Giuntini Project 2, which was in like 2006, sounded like Dokken from 1989 or something like that. I mean, so I felt back home again, I suppose.
You don't sound like Dokken, really?
No, I love Dokken.
Oh, I love
That's
Dokken.
what I'm
But you
saying.
thought it
I
sounded
mean,
like Dokken?
Dude, I really
Project
did.
Phil.
If you kind of listen to it, it's kind of very Don Dokkenish voice. It's very classic metal sounding.
Dokken's awesome, though. I love Dokken,
I
too.
love
I'm going to be
Dokken.
rocking with Dokken.
Yeah.
Dokken's one of my favorite bands. George Lynch, obviously, one of my
I
favorite
slow
guitar
danced with
players.
Wild Mick Brown.
We're talking
Did you?
Doc.
Wait,
really?
I
Dokken.
really did.
And so-
Wild Dokken sang to us.
Dokken, don't you have
Dude,
to have
Mick
be
Brown sounds
Yeah,
like a guy that
uncircumcised
would
for
do that
that?
too. Isn't
You
he?
know.
Didn't he just get the ticket for driving in a golf cart? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dude who would slow dance with another dude.
We were
That's
talking
what I'm
about.
saying.
Wait a minute.
I interviewed Don Dokken, and while in the interview, I said, I asked the guy I was with, my co-host at the time. But he wasn't into it. I was like, if we dance together, will you sing to us, Don? And Don's like, sure. And my friend was like, oh, I'm doing that. That's gay. And
Dude, I would've done that
And
in a
Wild
second.
Mick Brown goes, I'll do it. So me and Wild Mick Brown are dancing, and he sang in my dreams while me and Wild Mick
Oh
Brown
my
dance.
God.
Yep, true story.
That's
Speaking of dudes
Yeah.
dancing together, for Dokken, don't you have to both be uncircumcised? Isn't that how it
I
works?
do believe. No, you only have to have one uncircumcised,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
In
the
New
other one doesn't need
Jersey,
to be,
it's
I guess.
one. Yeah. Don't get crazy.
Make your own little Chinese handcuff down there.
And let me go on record. He's not a dick. A lot of people said Dokken was a dick. I've seen like a lot of people say it.
He's saying to you while you're dancing.
He couldn't have been cooler when I ran into him.
You know what's funny? True story. We went to at Jack's, the place I was telling you about earlier with Pantera.
Springfield.
Yes, Springfield, Virginia.
I knew that
The
because
Simpsons were there.
I've seen that
It
for
was
years.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's where I was telling you about Pantera. Me and my wife went to go see Doc in there when they kind of did their. Do you remember when they did their first reunion tour? Kind of was
Yeah.
2000. God, I don't
Awkward
know,
2002.
yeah, maybe even 1996 or something.
Right.
Like when they first. They still hated each other, but
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
Yeah, complete.
Yeah, right.
Fucking into this shit.
Douche
They were
Making
great.
lots of money.
They were great. I gotta tell you. But after the show, this guy comes up to my wife and he's like, "Mr. Lynch would request your presence in the bus if you are interested." My wife's from Jersey. She's like, "What?" Like, he was like, "Yes, Mr. Lynch would request your presence in the bus." And she was like,
Let me ask my
"Well,
husband.
tell Mr. Lynch, fuck you." I don't know what she said, but I don't know. It was a funny story about George Lynch. I don't know, but
I don't
So
really-
George Lynch wanted your wife. He wanted to bang your wife.
Yeah.
That's basically the
Sully came on to Maria. Sully from Godsmack came on to Maria in front of me.
Isn't she way too tall for him?
Yeah. And she was just like, "Who are you, little man?"
Yeah,
she was not into it. No, she found it very amusing. He's like, "Hey, who are?" Like he came over, we were talking to him. He's like, "Who's this?" Like saying to Maria, like Maria had like a belly shirt on.
Like, I like men.
Who's this? And I'm like, she's like,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck are you?" You know?
Did he get on a little step stool? It's like,
Yeah, he's
dude,
teeny, dude.
dude, he is.
Yeah.
Like,
He was riding a horse around.
He's scary, sure. Like, they're just people that are just frighten you. Like, you want to talk about people to step
He's a
to you?
lollipop,
If
dude.
somebody that small stepped to me, I'd probably be scared because it's just weird.
Yeah, like-
guys
Yeah.
Also,
that
they're like
small.
crotch level.
Right.
So.
He must.
Yeah.
He must
Right.
have.
Who knows?
Did you guys see that movie Project X? About
Yes.
the movie? You see when the midget comes out of the stove and starts punching everybody in the nuts? Right?
No, but it
Do you remember that now? They like locked this midget. They threw him in the oven, but then it has like the automatic like lock. And the midget came out there, and then they open him up, and the midget comes out. He's all pissed off. He just starts punching everybody in the nuts as he walks through the house. It's like boom, boom, right?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw that part of it. My kids rented it, was watching it, and I was watching that.
That was a
part.
funny
Yeah, it was
movie.
good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
it?
did not, but it sounds excellent.
There's just one scene. It was just like a party that gets out of control.
Yeah.
So out of control. But it was actually really amusing, and there was hot chicks in it and lots of fun.
The reason I watched
Yeah.
is because I thought it was a remake of the original Project.
Yeah,
X.
with
Remember
Matthew
with the
Broderick
monkeys?
and the monkeys.
Yeah, with the monkey.
Another
There was-
tearjerker.
There was no monkeys.
No,
midgets though. No monkeys.
no monkeys, but midgets.
There was flamethrowers.
Yeah, flamethrowers.
Yes, there were.
Yeah, it was so out of control, dude. Like it got so ridiculous.
And Matthew Broderick was not in it.
No,
He was not in it.
Disappointing.
And
should
no
have been in
monkeys. Yeah.
Totally. I would like to see the midget punch him in the nuts.
Yeah,
That would've
right.
Remember when Aldo had that song? Life is just a fantasy. Like I did
Yeah.
You remember Aldo Nova?
Unfortunately, I do.
I
Yes.
don't.
Yes. You're old, dude, aren't you? How old are you? You're starting to date yourself. How old are you?
Good, Dominic. Tell me
How old are you, Dominic? You're dating yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm the young buck here. That's awesome.
I'm getting up there.
I guarantee I'm older than you, but go ahead.
I guarantee you might not be.
We got Dominic.
Let's
Oh,
go.
well, I'll tell you.
Let's throw our
How
age
old are
card
you?
down.
Okay, you
Let's
ready?
let's throw our,
I'll tell you what.
Let's throw our driver's
Turn
license
around.
down.
All right.
I'm
I'll
37.
take that challenge.
I'll just
Who wants to bet who's older?
I ain't putting anybody on anything.
Oh, no, I'm pretty good.
I'm 37. So I'm probably the young guy.
Right, I gotta find it.
I'll go Jeff. I think Jeff's older.
Where's my driver's license?
Yeah, but shit,
You don't even know where it is.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I
you
got it.
get pulled over.
All right, ready?
Yep. 1, 2.
Call him.
Can't see on glasses.
Who's older?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I called it.
But not much.
71-67.
Yeah, you got
I'm
me
4
by-
years older, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Pretty good at that
Yeah,
time.
hey, you look good, man. Well, then you know what I'm talking about.
I'm 46, bitch.
Guys, both of them
Man.
good for being
42.
old men.
So,
I'm not 40 yet.
nice. That's the best game I played. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Nice, sweet. So you've been.
Are we still on camera?
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
I forgot we were
I
good.
played this game.
Yes, that was a fun
It
game.
was a way fun game.
Yeah, that was good. Like nobody wanted to call the cards.
Yeah, let's not.
Nice.
Hopefully,
perfect.
I just got my license renewed. It's a terrible picture.
What's that?
It's not good.
Let's see it.
Yeah, it's,
Can you
it's
can
not
you
good.
show your driver's license? Is there
I would
a problem with
absolutely
that?
show it.
Can you show that on
Yeah.
camera?
Yeah, I want to cover up. some
Cover up like
information,
cover
I
up
guess.
like your
But yeah, it's
birth
not,
certificate or
Actually,
something.
this is not that terrible. It's like it's
Your
mediocre.
social. I'll just read it out.
You kind of look like Frankenstein.
Yeah,
a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
douchey.
I like the little
Like you wouldn't
Frankenstein
trust
in the
you
corner.
wouldn't trust kids around me.
Look, there's
Oh.
big Frankenstein and little baby Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Go show this to the camera.
I've been using the same picture on my license the last 3 times I renewed it.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Really? You could
You got that
Yeah, it gives you that
They
option
give you an
now. I was
option.
like,
They
nah, I
say
don't
you want to
need
reuse the last.
They say you not want to age ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, I
There
used
you
one
go.
from 18.
It's
Yeah,
kind
there it is. My license expires the February 29th of every leap year. The one day I get.
is
I
So
think
you're
it's in
like
my
6
license.
years
It's a good way to
older
remember
now.
it, I
Yeah,
guess.
it is.
All right. Well, maybe we should wrap this one up.
Yeah. That's,
So
Yeah,
I wrote
okay.
lots of. So first of all, so I know Sonny Zacchio has a man crush on Tony Martin. That's how I want to
Why
get
would he
that out of
not?
the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, legend.
I've started a lot of that. It's hard rock, keyboard, heavy
It is.
metal.
Yeah. Yep.
Listened to a lot of stuff when I was younger, like you know, like this kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, it's very.
Back when there was a few hundred metal bands instead of a few million.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a whole nother. Yeah.
I
that's
see
a whole
great
nother
vocals
conversation.
and great solos on there.
Yeah.
Back before genres had subgenres.
Right, it was just metal.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Exponential.
It reminded me of
Subgenre.
like old Deep Purple, Gillan
Yeah.
era kind
Yeah.
of thing like that. That's more like I thought that's that.
Yeah,
Or maybe
almost
like
deep, deep purple, kind of.
when they were more metal, like House of the Blue Light
Yeah,
kind of era, like that.
Yeah.
Anything else to add on them? Since we're probably like 30
You pretty
minutes.
much summed
into
up
it.
everything I thought. I enjoyed it. Martin's vocals were pretty interesting. I admit I didn't follow Sabbath
I mean,
much
it's
during his
for
era.
the classic of, dude. It's for the classic of heart. You know what I mean? It's probably not gonna appeal to many younger listeners. I mean, it might as a new thing, but it sounds very classic to me.
All right,
It's good.
Pretty much.
that's what we have on
I'm
that.
not that young. What?
30 minutes later.
Yeah.
How long was this clip? This clip had to be 20 minutes long. This might be broken into 2 parts.
No, only 10.
Really?
Yeah, just
You got
shot. Well,